a pot that he made and fired. And I found this cute plant to put in. Its name is, hi there, friends call me Janet Craig compacta. My full name is, and I'm gonna try, but I thought it was funny that it's called Janet. Because I like to name my plants, and this one already has a name for you, Janet. So yeah, cute little planter my brother got for our wedding gift. I still have it in the thing. Shh, don't tell. And then another mushroom thing, because, like, yeah, apparently I like mushrooms. Sorry, I don't know. This full fuzz where this one's from either. Maybe I'll hang it on the tree this year. I thought the polka dots and the floral were really cute, and I liked the colors. I mean, yeah, something I can maybe make myself, but sometimes you also just want to buy things for yourself that, because I can't make everything. Anyway, I talked about a little bit of acquisitions with some of the yarn I got, but I have 3 really big plans coming up. For Christmas, I asked for an advent calendar from the husband. So wedding gift, he takes me to a yarn festival, a yarn retreat. No, but buys me yarn for our wedding gift, and then for Christmas buys me more yarn for a Christmas gift. So yeah, I got an advent from one of, like, the first. Do you guys remember your first time falling in love with hand-dyed yarn? Because I do, and I wasn't even. I know. I feel like it's a thing that hand-dyed yarn is a lot of knitters use it. It's kind of just geared towards that. You can tell me if you don't feel that way, but I think I felt that way. I was a crocheter and I wasn't into hand-dyed yarn until Spun Right Round. I saw them, I think they were a guest on Marley Bird, the Marley Bird's channel. This was when I was like trying to make crochet my business, or, you know, like sell stuff when we first moved out to Delaware. I'm running on a tangent. Anyway, first time I fell in love with hand-dyed yarn, Spun Right Round, because they just have beautiful yarn. So I got their advent for Christmas, and I am planning on doing Vlogmas this year. We'll see how it goes. I'm no professional. I'm not even an amateur. I'm probably like below whatever an amateur is. But that's okay, because I'm just gonna try and have fun with it. We're just gonna have fun. I know I enjoy watching Vlogmas, so maybe somebody will enjoy watching my videos for Vlogmas. We'll see how it goes. And with that advent, I plan on making a sweet shop blanket, because again, knit-fluenced. I've been knit-fluenced by all of you knitting podcast people and the world of YouTube, right? Yeah. So I'm going to make the sweet shop blanket with the advent from Spun Right Round. And for the main color, I got Lion Brand Collection Superwash Merino. They say this is a category 3 weight yarn. However, and I got this on Joann, it was on sale. Sorry, I had to smell it. You just know. But I got it online, so I had never seen it in person, and I wish I would have, because although it's considered a 3, it says light 3. DK light? I don't know. It's pretty thin. It feels like a fingering to me. So I'm kind of iffy slash worried that I might have to hold this double because it's a DK weight pattern. The spun right round stuff's fingering, but I was gonna hold that double to do DK. So I don't know, guys. It seems really light to me. But I mean, I got a whole bunch of it, but I don't want to have to get a whole bunch more. It's expensive. So I really hope this will do one strand because I got enough to make a throw. We will see. You'll see for, I guess, the first Vlogmas how it goes. And then, so that's like big holiday plans. I also signed up to do an ornament swap exchange from Benzie Design. It's like a felt. I think they're mostly known for their felting because I last year went through like a really crazy like felt obsession. It's beautiful felt. Don't get me wrong. But I probably have more than I know what to do with at this point. But they were doing an ornament swap, so yeah. And I'm planning to make just a little tiny sweater, kind of like the ones that I make for the frogs. Here's one I have. That little Tweety. They're so cute. That's for this guy. But I'm going to make one of those. I think I want to stripe it, red and white stripe. And then with felt, I think I'm going to do like a little holly leaf and berry brooch. It doesn't, I think it just has to be handmade. I don't think it has to be all felt. So that's what I was planning on doing, a little tiny sweater. And then like to hang, for it to hang as a ornament, I'm gonna make a wire hanger. Yeah, so I hope the person I got will like that. And then another like holiday plan was stockings. I am having a stocking conundrum in my life. I made stockings years ago, but they don't feel like my colors anymore. There's like faux fur on them, and some are plaid. And yeah, I don't feel like they fit in our, not even that we have a lot of decor, but I feel like my like for things are changing, and so I wanted to make stockings. Last year I didn't get around to it. I don't know what I was doing, but this year I really want to make stockings for the fam. I was gonna use Pearl Soho's free stocking pattern. However, I was like reading through the pattern, and it's kind of stressing me out because there's a provisional cast on, which I've never done before. Talk me off my ledge and tell me it's gonna be okay, and then if I just try it, I could maybe do it. But yeah, I'm kind of turned off by that, even though I just need to get my butt in gear and get stockings done, or I'm not gonna have stockings again this year, which isn't the biggest problem because our children will probably just rip them down anyway. Like I don't have anywhere to hang them, and I'm in the phase of my life where my children like to hang on things and rip things apart and destroy things. It's all in, I'm sure, exploring their surroundings. But things are easily broken and ripped, and yeah, that's just where my life is at right now. So I guess it's not a huge deal if I don't get them done, but I really wanted to, and I have the yarn for it. But if I don't end up doing the Pearl Soho ones, sorry, I keep moving this, was gonna do wait for Stitch Sister Co's stocking pattern to come out. It's a crochet one, but it looks knit, so I think I might do that because it might just save me some anxiety about even just getting it started. But either way, I can use the same yarn for it. So I was gonna hold these two together to make like a marl, like in the Pearl Soho one, they have it two colors together, like with a white and a colored. Insert picture. I'll try, guys. There's no promises, but it's nice to have pictures when someone's referring to something, right? Do you agree? I'll try my hardest. So red for the husband. And this is like a roving yarn from Knit and Crochet. I believe they sell it at Joann. I think I got this online at Joann. I think I got this last year. Oh, this is a different brand, but it's like the same. This is the Patton's Classic Roving. And I think this is from Joann too. So red, I want to do yellow for my son. We always say that his favorite color is yellow, which I don't really think it is. He's 2. But yellow was probably one of the first colors that he said, which is just so funny because I feel like it's one of the harder ones to say. But he just like recognized yellow or always like pointed out when there was yellow. So he's just like a little yellow boy. Yeah. And then pink for our daughter, because she's a little pinky girl. And then that was the KNC brand, and then me, this color for me, because I'm obsessed with this color. It's probably one of my favorite colors, like a sea foamy, what do they call this? Low tide. Yes. Yeah, so that for stockings. What else we got? I'm looking at my notes to see. I said my plan. I'm just all over the place. It's okay. It is what it is. This is how my brain is functioning right now. So we're rolling with it. Told you my plans. I haven't talked about whips. I did plans before whips. That's okay. Let's do whips. And then that'll be it. I don't know how long this is because I've stopped it a bunch of times to try and split it up because it's really hard to get off of my phone and onto my computer. That's a whole nother thing. That's why it took so long to get the other one up. Roll with it. Rolling with the homies. Okay. Yeah, you saw this one already. Having a little bit of muscle bra hat woes. And I think I'm very confused about the chart and the gauge and the number of stitches. So I have a gauge of 9 stitches per inch, and I was following the pattern for the adult medium, but nine stitches per inch is like the largest gauge, I believe, but it also has the largest number of stitches. And shouldn't it be that if you have the largest gauge, you should have the least number of stitches to compensate for having a large gauge? Doesn't that make more sense? Right? Am I wrong? Help me. I am just so confused. I truly am really confused. So it just seems really big. Because even in the pattern it was saying, don't worry if your hat seems too small. Like it should have negative ease, I think. Like it just seems really large. And I know it's hard to tell because there's not a lot here, but I tried to try it on tubing. And like, yeah, like I think it's just too big. I think it might be too big. I think it needs to be like like not so many. I also just need to rewind this because what is this? I usually don't have this problem when I cake it up myself, like the yarn barf. So I don't know what happened, but it's not pleasant because I am definitely a center pull kind of person. But it's not working out. So maybe it is just telling me that I need to rip this out and re-cake it. Sorry if the lighting is funky. And maybe try it because I have a really small head too. So maybe adult medium was not the way to go either. I have been watching Nitty Natty. I know she is like a muscle bra. Oh, I saw Nitty Natty at Rhinebeck too, and I got a picture with her. I'll put in pictures of people, like celebrities. Yeah, just I'm so awkward. Yeah. Anyway, I was looking at her video about the muscle bra. Muscle bra. Muscle bra? Hope I'm saying that right. Hats. And she does like an in-between size, like a small and a medium. And I think hers is like 8 stitches per inch, so maybe I'll just try that, because I don't know. Or like see again what she is doing. So, whip, but also it's getting really blown out. It's not that, I mean, it's bright, but it's not that bright. So, muscle bra woes. Just feeling a little sad about it. But that's whip number 1. Whip number 2, coughing break. Sorry, I guess I don't have to announce it every time, but it might make the clips less weird if it's just like all glitchy. And yeah, I'm not very good at editing either, so this is just a funny thing, isn't it? Is the my second whip, Wrap Me Up sweater. Excuse me. It's getting there. It's just a lot of knitting. It's very long. I'm really happy with it though. So I think I have 20 inches left from this guy before I can start the next sleeve. And at this point, I think, well, yeah, it's just kind of slow going. Maybe because of the purling. And it's not like super engaging. Maybe I don't know if I really want the finished thing at this point. I was kind of making it for like wedding stuff. This is by the Wrap Me Up sweater scarf by Knititude. She hooked me with her pictures because she's wearing her wedding dress. And it just looks so cute over a wedding dress. But like I thought it'd be cute for like dresses too, or even maybe like a bodysuit and jeans. It's like, yeah, maybe I do want it. I do want it. It's just, yeah, it's just taking a while. So like, maybe I only have 10 inches left now at this point, or maybe no. I just know it's 20 inches from here until I start the next sleeve. But this might be just kind of put on hold while for maybe it's like more of a spring thing, a spring garment. Will take a back seat to like all the holiday and Christmas making I want to do. But that'll just bring me right into whip number 3, which I cast on when we were home in Wisconsin, because again I brought all of the yarns, and like, did I really think that I was gonna make all of these things? No. Did I want all of my yarn with me anyway? Yes. So I brought it because it made me happy. I cast this on. This is all I have done, but it's the Vacation Vest by Park Williams. Parkin Knit, I think is her. So I think this will also take a back seat to Christmas and holiday making, and be more of like for spring. But I thought I'd share just to kind of keep myself